what's going on? Matt Morris here, leadwithmatt.com. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Today we're going to talk about the law of expectation and kind of go through, I'll tell you some of my experience with this. Have been through one hell of a journey over the last 24 years as an entrepreneur. So let's get into that. So as you guys hop on, let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this live, drop me a live in the comments. If you're watching this on the replay, drop me a replay in the comments. If you're seeing me for the first time, drop me a 1 in the comments. Thank you for the comments there. Rock and roll. All right, we got UK in the house. And listen, if you get some value out of this, feel free to share it. If you do share it, let me know in the comments so I can give you a shout out. And let's talk about the law of expectation. And the law of expectation basically says you're never going to get more than what you expect out of life. If you expect small things, you're going to get big things. You're going to get small things. If you expect big things, you're more likely to get big things. There's no promise of anything, obviously, but if you just go back to what I just said, if you only expect small things, you will only get small things. If you expect big things, you are more likely to get big things. Again, no promises in anything, but here's my whole philosophy on it. It takes just as much energy to think big as it does to think small. And it's kind of like this. It's the stream of life. The stream of life says that you can get whatever you want from the stream depending on what you expect from the stream, from the source, right? Not to get spiritual here, I consider God to be the source. And so if you're going to the stream, if you're going to the source and you expect small things from the source, that's what you get. So most people come to the source, and when it comes to maybe financial abundance, as an example, they bring a teaspoon. And what are they going to get? The most they can get is a teaspoon because that's what they're bringing to the source. If you bring a bucket, you can get a bucket. If you bring a swimming pool, you can get a swimming pool, right? So the whole thought is you've got to expect more. How do you expect more? Well, number one, it's as simple as literally raising your thinking. So when I'll give you an example. When I got into network marketing in the beginning, I struggled for a long time because I really didn't expect a lot from myself because I had never really produced a lot. And so my thinking was very small. When I thought about my goals were fairly small. Contrast that to when I joined my existing company that I've been with now for over 10 years, I expected very, very big things, and I ended up getting big things from that. And network marketing is really all about leadership. Everything rises and falls based on leadership. And so we've got to look at the principles of leadership in network marketing and understand that people will really only follow a big vision. So if you are coming to the source, if your expectation is small, you're not going to inspire a lot of people. Now, if you want to make an extra $300 a month and you're cool with that, you can certainly do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I'd love to have 1 million more people in my group wanting to make an extra $300 a month. Just realize that if that's your expectation, you're unlikely to get a lot more than that. And it's possible to get so much more. So there's different levels of thinking from leaders in network marketing. Many of the leaders are, their whole pitch is based on making extra $300 a month. And there's nothing wrong with that. If I'm talking to someone, I'm going to be talking about a much bigger expectation because I believe that they can produce a lot more. Now, the argument is that if you expect a ton from someone, it scares them away. And I'm okay with scaring people away. It's just a different philosophy, okay? And so my vision, my expectation what I have certainty on is that we can build the biggest company in network marketing. Now, I'm not on here saying my company is better than yours. I think you should believe the exact same thing about your company. You should believe your company is the end all be all. Does that mean you talk bad about other network marketing companies? No, not at all. United we stand, divided we fall. I support the entire industry. There's lots of amazing companies out there. If you believe your company is the best company in the world, I support you in that belief, just like I hope you support me in the belief that mine is the greatest, right? But because my expectation is to have tens of millions of customers and break the mold in the network marketing profession and go out and capture market share like no one has ever done before, that's a big expectation. I believe that we can build the biggest company in the world, okay? That's my expectation. I have certainty that that's possible because someone else made that happen. You know, someone else is the biggest network marketing company in the world. There's no reason why I can't do it as well within my organization. There's no reason why you can't do it as well if your expectation is big enough. And so what happens is, because I'm always talking about a big expectation, I'm way more likely to get people to buy into that vision, because a big vision is what inspires people. So how do you expand your own vision? How do you expand your expectation? Well, a lot of that goes back to programming. It's very simple. Your belief about what you should be able to expect in the world is going to be based on a few things. It's going to be based on your experiences. Well, if you've had a lot of success, you're way more likely to believe that you can have a huge expectation. You're more likely to have a big expectation if you've had successful results. Now, the challenge is a lot of us have not had a lot of successful results, right? Edwina, thank you for the share. So you have to look at the other two ways that we are programmed to have the beliefs that we have. Number one is external programming. Very simply, if you hang around with 9 broke friends, guess what? You're the 10th. If you have a big expectation, if your expectation is bigger than your circle of friends, you have the wrong circle of friends. See, I love the fact that the circle of friends that I have a huge expectation. They want to make a dent in the universe. They want to go change the world. They want to do something that's never been done before. They want to change the paradigm of network marketing. And that's not just in my company, that's leaders in other companies as well that are friends of mine, okay? So you are who you hang around with. And so again, you know, it's like your net worth is determined by your network. If you take your 5 best friends and average their bank account, that's about how much money you have in your bank account, almost to the dollar. Okay. So if you want to expand your net worth, you need to expand your network. You need to hang around with people who have a bigger expectation. If someone is laughing at you, ridiculing you, telling you those things don't work, that who are you to think you can go out and be a millionaire and all of these things, you need to change your friends. So hang around with people who celebrate you, not people who tolerate you. And you should not be tolerating people who simply tolerate you. Okay. Now, the third way that we're programmed is our internal programming. It's what we say and what we think about ourselves. And so you need to have positive affirmations. I mean, I have an alarm that goes off just about every hour before the top of the hour. I have affirmations. I mean, one of those, it pops up every day, 9:50 a.m. It says, I am fucking unstoppable, right? So you create affirmations that go off in your phone. So what I've realized is if I rely on myself to do affirmations every day, sometimes I forget. So I create a daily reminder. It's a repeating reminder in my phone where every hour something's popping up, affirming me as the person I ultimately want to become, as if it's already true. Okay. So you may want to have some affirmations that are saying things like, I'm one of the most confident women in the world. I'm one of the most confident men in the world. I'm unstoppable. Whatever it is that you want to become, affirm it and create some mechanisms to where it's going, like where you don't forget about it. That's why I create the reminders. Now it's not, there's no sound on it. It just pops up. My phone vibrates. I see it. And I think to my head, I'm one of the most confident men in the world, and I snooze it, right? And an hour later, another one's going to pop up. So I'm constantly programming myself all day long. And because I'm positively programming myself all day long, guess what happens? I have a much bigger expectation for myself based on my own programming. So I'm giving you gold here, seriously gold, but it's not gold if you don't implement it. So how easy is it to implement an affirmation that goes off on your phone as an alarm every hour? It's easy to do. So what affirmation should I do? Well, here's how you figure it out. You think about for a little bit, if I could be anyone in the world, who would I be? If I could be anyone in the world, who would I be? Put that in the comments. In the comments, if you could be anyone in the world, who would it be? And I'm not talking about someone else. Don't say I want to be Matt Morris or Tony Robbins or anything like that. It's the ultimate version of you. If you could be anyone, what does the ultimate version of you look like? Well, it might be that I'm the leader that every other leader is looking for. Okay. It might be I'm the most respected leader in network marketing. It might be I'm the best there's ever been and the best there ever will be. Whatever it is that excites you. I'm a millionaire creator. I'm the motivator to the motivators. Yeah, I'm giving you some of mine, right? And I don't give you mine to, hopefully you don't think, man, this guy's an egomaniac. I don't share. I'm not telling anyone else these affirmations. The whole fake it till you make it. I hate that, right? I hate it like poison. Don't ever pretend like you're someone else to someone else. Don't ever lie, but to someone else, lie to yourself. Okay, create those affirmations for yourself. And I can tell you there's been so many times that they've manifested. Maybe you want to be an inspiration to other people. So it might be that I touch, move, and inspire people. I light people up, whatever it may be. Create those and go through on a regular basis. That's going to expand your expectation. Okay. So what else? I mean, I'm thinking about what I'm going to have in the future. I'm visualizing what I'm going to have in the future. So I think about my yacht, 170-foot yacht with a helicopter landing pad, going to have, jet skis that pop out. We'll have a big inflatable trampoline. We're going to have a people launcher. So like a slingshot that shoots people out into the ocean. We're going to have a huge hot tub that's going to be on the yacht. So as we're cruising the Mediterranean at midnight, looking at the stars, popping bottles of champagne, it's got to be a big, hot tub because I need to be able to fit all my leaders in it who are on the trip with me, right? So that's an inspiring vision for me that I share with people on my team all the time. And I'm saying, hey, if you want to be on the yacht, all you have to do is be at the top rank. So that'll be an extra incentive to come on the yacht with us, right? So that's a big expectation. And here's the reality. It takes just as much energy to have a big expectation as a small expectation. So create a big expectation for yourself. Affirm it over and over and over. Share that with your organization. Share that with the people who are bought in. I don't necessarily mean you have to share it with everyone in your life, but you need to share it with the people who are bought in, who are your supporters, who are your celebrators, if you will. So the law of expectation, to recap everything, you're never going to get out of life more than you expect. The stream of life is going to determine, the stream of life, the source, is where everything comes from. And if you come to the source with a teaspoon, you're going to get a teaspoon worth of results. If you come with a bucket, you'll get a bucket full of results. So come with a big vessel, expect a lot out of the source. See, I believe God is unlimited. He's unlimited in his capacity to bless us. And because he's unlimited in his capacity and power to bless us, why should I limit my expectation? I should have a massive expectation. You should have a massive expectation because God is massive and unlimited. His gift to us is unlimited potential, not limited potential, unlimited potential. Our gift to God is using that potential. So my friends, my prayer for you is that you use that potential that is inside of you. Expect way more out of life because what you expect is what you'll get. If you expect little, you'll get little in every case. So you might as well expect big. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the love. If you feel like this can add some value, share it and let me know you shared it so I can thank you for that. If you'd like some advanced training on leadership, hop over to leadwithmatt.com and learn some strategies on becoming a powerful leader and recruiting powerful leaders. Thanks so much. God bless you. Go make life an adventure.